Hello, everyone. What's going on? This is your friendly neighborhood Meta, and I hope y'all are having a great Friday. Honestly, this has been obviously a great start to the Friday. And of course, I'm joined by my main man RJ. How you going? How you doing, man?
Hello, what's up, everybody out there in the universe? Hope everyone's doing well today. Got some good video game reaction goodness today.
Absolutely. We're going to be reviewing and reacting. Well, not reviewing. We're going to be reacting to one of my favorite game companies, or one of my game companies right now, THQ Nordic. I love them. I just love them so much. If you want, on my channel, I reacted to last year's, what do they call these things again? Oh, digital showcase. I reacted to their digital showcase last year. If you want to go ahead and give that a look, it's on my channel.
Yeah, showcasing. Yeah,
I love THQ Nordic because they have some of my favorite IPs in gaming. And after looking into them just the tiniest bit, oh dear God, do they have so many IPs. Like, I did not realize, RJ, how many IPs they own. It's a lot. And it spans all the way back to 2011. And 2011, honestly, is where they got the bulk of their shit. So before we, I am going to somewhat dive into what they own to talk about this stuff, but let's see. What would you say is some of your favorite THQ Nordic games that have come out, like in the previous few years?
I mean, Destroy All Humans, it's always been a highlight for me. I think what they did, bringing back the SpongeBob licensed games, that's also been really awesome to see as well. So I'd say those. THQ Nordic, they've also, I think they just published the AEW video game too. It came out last couple months ago, which I still need to get.
Not everything they publish is shiny marble. Sometimes it's a
shiny... the AEW game's done pretty well though.
But it's a buggy mess, man.
Is it?
Yes, I've heard nothing but it's a buggy mess. Like, they need to patch
it can't be as bad as 2K17.
No. 2K20 is the benchmark for wrestling, bad wrestling.
Oh, yeah, my bad. 2K20, yeah. 2K17 it can't be as bad as 2K20 was, because that was horrible.
2K17 was okay. It just was a little uninspired.
It was buggy.
I stopped playing after 2K18 because I was just like, this is no different now than the basketball games, baseball games. It's just a roster update and a few new things. Like, I don't care. So I haven't played a wrestling game really since 2K18. Kind of hung up my figurative boots to never step into the ring again, probably, because I don't trust 2K. Anyway, and also the AEW game, I'm not even a hater of AEW. Like, I'm fine with competition and all, and they have a somewhat good product. I do not like people, of course, nostalgia. Oh, it's a spiritual successor to No Mercy. And I'm like, but is that a good thing? Like, my friend and I have talked about this.
It's not a bad thing.
It kind of is when you realize how dated a lot of that shit is. Like, it's very dated.
But sometimes arcadey stuff is fun, though. I mean, there's nothing wrong with arcadiness.
If you want to do arcadey goodness, WWE All-Stars is what you need to try to mimic, not like especially with the art style and the art design, they really should have went with something like go balls to the wall with it. Like, have super moves, like jump 5 feet in the air and slam down. Like, no, they're trying to do the simulation type wrestling, but with a No Mercy art style, and it just looks really, it looks jarring to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I mean, you're entitled to feel that way. I mean,
yeah,
I think that they were trying to go for something different. I think they were trying to get away from like the 2K. Oh, it's just like it's super realistic graphics. It's like super realistic.
It's wrestling simulation
gameplay. Yeah, like it's a sim game. It's like the other sports games, which is fine. That's fine. I'm just saying that I think they were trying to go for something different. And I think they're trying to make something that's more just arcadey and fun. I can just pick up and play, Like, I'll say this,
it would probably take a lot of licensing and deals to happen, but like, if this game is successful enough for a sequel, I think if I were to pitch to you AEW to the game, I would say, improve on what's the foundation. But if you want to be different than WWE, have a story mode and get I think they own Ring of Honor, but get get these other companies to sign on to be a part of your game. For example, get New Japan Wrestling, get Ring of Honor, have it to where your wrestler goes on a actual journey through wrestling instead of just going up through this unknown little indie development and then to the big leagues. No, have him go out and be somebody. Build your actual legend. That's what I would do. I'm not even talking about gameplay. I'm just talking about a story mode that does that would be something completely different, and actually it would break new ground because nothing like that has been done before.
But do people really care about the story modes in these sports games though? When was the last really good story mode in any of these sports games?
I actually have heard and I'm not even trying to be a shill. This is only from people that I've known that have played it. But the John Cena story mode is actually really good because it also offers alternate scenarios and stuff like that. What if he actually lost matches that he won? The biggest example being the RVD match where they rush him out of the building. And there have been some good story modes in WWE games. There was a point where because I played through all of them and I was just some of these stories in the games feel these were actual storylines that were pitched to WWE Creative and they just didn't make the cut. So they became these game stories. That's what it felt like. Because some of these were really good. But anyhow, yeah, they published the AEW game. They did not make it in-house as far as I know. But yeah, THQ Nordic just has a very vast library. And so what's going on, Samir? Yeah, there's a showcase today, man. We are covering it live. We're just waiting. Because they're in Europe. Yeah. We have a bit of time to kill, so we're chewing the fat, shooting the shit, and all that stuff.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I apologize if I'm slightly lagging at all. I don't know why. This always happens sometimes. It gets very annoying.
Are you lagging?
I think slightly. I don't know if you can tell though.
I don't think you are, but that may be just me.
Okay. Well, it's either I don't know. StreamYard. I think it's StreamYard.
It's definitely StreamYard. And I'm hardwired into my internet, so that's the lesson with StreamYard. Just be hardwired.
And I never do. I can't. I actually cannot do that because the way this building is orchestrated, there's no way to hardwire internet to the upstairs. That's great building design, guys. Thank you.
I mean, you could just get a very long Ethernet and just tell folks
whatever you do all the way upstairs. No.
Whatever you do not trip, tug, or anything with this cable.
Dude, it is way too long. It's it would take you had to get a 200.
You can get cable covers. You could do it. I think you can do it. You can get cable covers and.
It's not worth. I'm probably gonna move out of this place next year, to be honest.
Well, there you go.
So,
but all right. So, do you remember at all, RJ, what was shown last year at THQ Nordic Showcase?
Wasn't it SpongeBob?
SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake was just one of the many projects they are working on. They're also doing an Alone in the Dark remake with David Arbor. I'm looking forward to that. They're also doing a Gothic remake, which looking forward to that as well. They released the original Gothic on Switch recently.
Yeah, didn't they also tease South Park of some kind?
They teased they are working on a South Park game. We don't know what, though.
Does that mean Ubisoft no longer owns the license?
And nothing of value was lost.
They worked with yeah, because I was going to say the South Park game. Well, I'm just saying, because I remember they worked on The Fractured Butthole, which is the follow-up to The Stick of Truth. So I figured...
and
yeah,
those were two good different types of RPGs. One, of course...
Oh, yeah, I just realized, didn't... So, The Stick of Truth was made by Obsidian way back, right?
Yeah.
But Fractured Butthole was made by Ubisoft. But didn't THQ Nordic republish Stick of Truth for modern consoles?
I don't know, actually.
I think they did. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn THQ Nordic got the license to Stick of Truth and republished that. That's why it's available on digital consoles again. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, you know, you can roast me in the comments. But I could have sworn that's what was going on.
I'm not seeing anything like that.
Because someone has to own that license to re-release it again.
Yeah, I think they may, or they may have made a deal with Obsidian and, of course, South Park Digital Studios to re-release it because it belongs to South Park Digital Studios. Those, they're the game side of Matt and Trey's little venture. Of course, when I look it up, all it says is that they're teasing a South Park game. That's all I see.
Okay.
But like. So they may be doing something with that. I hope they do something with that teaser because they said they're announcing new games at this one, and because I know they did, like they released Jagged Alliance 3 recently. That was of course, Jagged Alliance is a what do you call that type of genre? It's over the top. I never remember what that type is called. It's there we go. Turn-based tactic. So it's just like it's a tactics game. So Jagged Alliance 3 is the third game for that tactics franchise, and then they've released a couple of good different games over the past few years. One that I saw that's on sale, and I'm thinking of grabbing it, is This is the President, where you play as the President of the United States and you're trying to pass a bill that would give you basically immunity from all your previous actions before you were president. It's a political thriller type simulation game, and I really think it looks interesting because I kind of want to see what horrible shit can I get away with in this game that has more than likely been done in real life.
So does THQ Nordic, do they publish Saints Row?
No, but Deep Silver is owned by Embracer Group, the parent company that owns THQ Nordic.
So they're all owned. So they're all in the same family, kind of.
Yeah, they're in the same family. Although Deep Silver and Volition, Volition no longer exists. Right now, Embracer is going through. So they're done with their acquisition phase. Like Embracer was the Embracer. All of the Square Enix Western studios, that was like the last acquisition they're going to have, I think, for a while. Because now they've turned their business model over into, okay, we have all this shit. What's working? What isn't?
Right, because didn't Embracer get the rights to Lord of the Rings?
Yes, they bought the entire right to Lord of the Rings.
Just the 3 books, though, right?
No, everything. You have to come to Embracer if you want to make a game, if you want to make Warner Brothers.
Does that include The Hobbit or just the?
Yes, that includes The Hobbit.
Okay, Warner I thought it was just Lord of the Rings, like the.
No, Warner had to renegotiate their deal for Lord of the Rings with Embracer Group because they own the rights now. That's how Warner kept the film. That's how Warner still has the film rights, or they're able to make stuff because Embracer made a deal with them. And that was a very big deal because Lord of the Rings is one of the biggest known fantasy IPs. I would say the biggest fantasy IP in existence, right behind Harry Potter, right in front of Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's basically Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Like those are like your big 3, I would say.
Oh shit! I didn't know that they replaced their CEO.
Did they?
I did not know that. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Embracer Group or THQ Nordic?
Embracer, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I spell? That'd be great.
How do you spell? Okay.
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit! Yeah, this was a couple of months ago.
Well, I know they were having trouble because didn't Embracer buy Tomb Raider, but then they sold it again?
Oh my god! No, they own Tomb Raider.
They still own Tomb Raider?
Yeah. So they own Crystal Dynamics. They own every studio that was Square's Western Studios.
That's right, yeah, because Square said we're just going to sell all of our Western studios. We're just going to be Japan.
And of course, the rumor was they did that to make themselves look more, look better for their own acquisition. Is what the rumor was.
Well, yeah,
that.
they're trying to shrink their company down a bit, so that way when they get when someone buys them, it'll be easier to be passed through regulation. That's how.
Can't wait for them to join the PlayStation family.
Most likely, yeah, most likely.
So it says leadership changes at Embracer as group restructures. Saber CEO Matthew Kark resigns to become group COO. Crystal Dynamics Phil Rogers named Chief Strategy Officer. Wow. Saber Interactive CEO Matt Kark is stepping down from his position as a board member to become interim Chief Operating Officer. That is okay. Following the changes, the group executive management is composed of Lars. Oh my God, these are some European names. These are some Slavic names. Winchfors, Johan Ekstrom. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing these. Ian Glom, Karine Yap,
Ian Glom,
Matthew Kark, and Phil Rogers. That's the most Western name out of all of these. Wow. Okay, so that's a big shakeup. That is, yeah, because they were shutting down studios and like liquidating studios, and I'm pretty sure that Volition got the boot or got the axe, because of how horrible the Saint Rose remake was. I don't know what they were thinking with that one.
Yeah, that Saints Row remake was one of the biggest disasters in a long time that we've seen. Like, that was just bad.
I mean, not since 76.
76 I don't even think was that bad.
No, 76 was pretty bad. It wasn't just the game, it wasn't just the game, it was the collector's edition, and then on top of that, it was they also had like a deal with this alcoholic beverage company to like make basically an alcohol version of Nuka-Cola, and that turned out to be a bust as well. So in November of 2022, Volition was transferred to Gearbox. So they merged Volition into Gearbox.
Oh, lovely.
Like, that's what's going to happen, though. Like, if you don't perform and you don't make a good product.
Wait, so Embracer owns Gearbox too?
Embracer owns Gearbox. When you look at who Embracer owns, okay, look, we're going to do this now. We're going to do this right now because this is insane. Okay, so I think this is just hold on. Let me see if I can find their actual, like, our story. Oh God, can I click on that? Can I click on that, please? Thank you. Okay, our story. I love how they have like investors and
stuff.
It's
not a monopoly.
It's pretty damn close though. Like, but here's the thing, though.
Like, they own so much stuff. How is it not a monopoly?
Because Europe really doesn't have Europe.
Oh, they're
Europe
European.
Is weird.
Is that why?
Yeah, they're European. Well, they not even just because they're European, because the CMA and the
I was just gonna say at the chat real quick. I thought this was funny. We have two Samirs.
We have two Samirs.
We have Samir and Samir.
Oh, different Samir. Oh wow. Okay, we have two Samirs. That's. Is this a canon?
Yeah, the
event?
one with the Darth Vader picture is he's a good dude. He's from I talked to him a lot on Twitter. The other Samir I've seen before too, a lot.
We're having a canon event unfold in front of us, RJ.
Yeah, I know it's variants.
It's a variant. Oh Lord. Okay, but okay, so this is just THQ Nordic. I'm trying to find the other. Do I have to go to all of their other companies? Like, what the hell is this? I'm trying to find out how to look all this stuff up on their website, and it's just really, it's just not easy, especially since their stupid menu. Okay, join our team, embrace our archives. I think I did that already. Our story. Anyway, this is what THQ Nordic has under them. Okay, so this is okay. So let's start with. Go down and up. So the publishers are THQ Nordic themselves and a company called Handy Games, which is a THQ Nordic division. The internal studios that THQ Nordic has under them are the following. I'll start with the two that everyone probably knows because of recent events. Purple Lamp Studios are the ones that do the SpongeBob games. Black Forest Games are the ones that do Destroy Humans games. So, and then of course, Handy Games are also under them as well. Gunfire Games are the one that did Darksiders 3, and that was a good game. That was a really good game. I was really happy with that. Other ones include Gate 21, Mirage Game Studios, Piranha, Bytes, WoW Entertainment, Rainbow, X101, Campfire Cabal, Massive, Mini Team, Bugbear, Ashbourne Games, Pisces Interactive, Grimlore Games, Nine Rocks Games, Appeal Studios. They have a shit ton of studios under them, basically. Let's see. All in all, there's 21 studios under them. And these are the brands and IPs that they own. They actually have it to where you can scroll. So they own, of course, as I said before, Darksiders. They own Biomutant, Elex, Wreckfest, Kingdoms of Amalur, Destroy All Humans, Expedition Series, MX versus ATV, and of course SpongeBob. But because they did a deal with Nickelodeon themselves, they could add more Nick IPs to their portfolio.
I believe that they already did, because I remember correctly, they were talking about how they could re-release older Nickelodeon games in the future.
If they did just ports, man, if they did just remasters or ports of these other games, I would be fine with that. Not everything needs a remake. I just really want to
there's not a lot of Nickelodeon games that probably want to come back, though, because a lot of them weren't that great. Let's be real.
There's a handful, though, man. There's a handful.
There's a handful, but not I don't need all of them to come back, because some of them.
I would want a couple of the Fairly Odd Parent games. I'd want a couple of Jimmy Neutron. I'd want, again, just Rocket Power Beach Bandits. And even with SpongeBob, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman wasn't that good. Probably a hot take for some reason, but probably a hot take. But the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game was. That game was fun.
Well, yes, that one I would like to see come back, yes.
So they could do that as just a port, though. They don't have to, they could do that like how they did the Blob, which is another IP that they own. They could just port it, and that's fine. Yeah, so they did they bought a lot of different companies, which inflated their stock. And then
we are just a few minutes away from the start of the showcase, so we probably should get to making some predictions before it starts.
Yep. Let me check real quick how much time we got. We got 13 minutes. Okay. So I'll let you go first, RJ. I haven't really gone.
I know absolutely nothing, really. I have no expectations for this.
Let me do this, because I can pull this back up later. Let me do this real quick for you. Let's see. Here we go. Can you see this list? Or is it too tiny?
It's quite tiny.
Is there a way for me to zoom?
I
Probably, but I don't know how. Oh my god, that is
yeah, I can't read any of that.
Okay, well, that is their list of that's their list of IPs, basically. Okay. They own so many. All right, so I'll rattle off. I guess I'll go first with this, since I do know a bit more about them. Of course, they are going to. Oh wow, they own the full rights. Cool. Of course, they are going to talk about Gothic remake. They're going to talk about the Alone in the Dark remake. That's a fact. I do hope they talk about whatever that South Park game is that they teased last year. I also do hope that we see. Honestly, I would love to, because again, I don't know if they're going to keep everything in house with the Western studios that they bought from Square, or if they're going to let just like how other companies do it. Like if they own the IPs, any team can work on them. you know. But if they do allow them to work on whatever they want from whatever they own, I kind of do hope that we see something from one of those, maybe, if they allow that. Like, everyone, of course, is wanting like a Deus Ex 1 remake, or oh my god, what's that one? Legacy of Kain. A lot of people want to see Legacy of Kain come back, and honestly, Tomb Raider had I would dare say Tomb Raider had a worse anniversary, or at least one that was on par with Fallout and. Now, Persona was actually good looking back. Persona's anniversary was actually fine compared to the other two.
Yeah.
Like, because we now know that we now know that Atlas wanted to show Tactica and Reload, but they just weren't ready to show. We now know this. So had they been shown, that would have been a great 25th anniversary celebration. I'm sorry. The only way you could top that was the only way you could. But Tomb Raider. Nothing happened. Nothing of actual significance happened with Tomb Raider's anniversary, and that's just disrespectful. Anyway, back to Nordic. So yeah, I do hope that maybe some of those games from those Western studios purchased recently, maybe here, hopefully. If not, my big three are always this. Like we just talked about. New Nick game, either a port or a remake or remaster, something with Nick games. A new Darksiders game, and of course Destroy Humans 3. Because we know Destroy Humans 3 is in the works. That NVIDIA leak a few years ago was proven correct. Because a lot of stuff that was on there has, come to light. So Destroy Humans 3 is in the works. They said on multiple streams they have like a lot of projects in the works. Just not all of them are ready yet.
Right.
And Destroy Humans 2 Reprobed saw really good sales. It's a fantastic remake of the second game. I still think it's hilarious that they have to put trigger warnings in front of these games, like nut up Buttercup. That's all I have to say. They're not that offensive. They're not that offensive.
What are you talking about? They're very offensive.
They are not that offensive.
They're super offensive. What are you talking about?
Can I just say that this is probably going to be something controversial. I don't care. I do take issue with this, but not for the reason that people may think I do. In the first game, during the first mission, when the two cops go to the turnip seed farm, they decided to make one of the cops, in the 1950s in the South, they decided to make one of the cops black. And that's not historically accurate in the slightest. I get what they were trying to do, but it's ooh, yeah, it didn't work. Anyway, I do hope, back to my original point. I do hope to see a new Destroy Humans game. I want to see Darksiders 4. It's been too damn long. I want to see Darksiders 4. I want to see Darksiders 4 so bad. And then again, whatever Nick game they have. A new Nick game. Just please. Those are my requirements. Those three.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh, Lord. All right, we got about 7 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and just, for RJ, since we do have 7 minutes, I'm going to try to jump through this and just try to talk about the big ones that they have. That way, okay. So let's see.
Ahead.
So Spellforce is one that I consider kind of big. That's a somewhat big IP, I think. There's just so many across different companies. Let's see. A lot of these also I have just never heard of. Oh, the Raven. They did a re-release of the Raven game. That was kind of good. It's of course Darksiders, The Blob, Deadly Creatures. Please re-release Deadly Creatures. Please re-release Deadly Creatures. That's an underrated Wii game. I love Deadly Creatures. Of course, there's Destroy Humans. There's a lot of course, the MX versus ATV. Ooh, well, okay. So up until a few years ago, RJ, THQ Nordic did own the rights to Red Faction. They gave Red Faction over to Deep Silver, but they do own Red Faction. Let's see, they did the Desperados. I feel like I've heard of Overclocked. I really feel like I have heard of that game. I'm really looking, like, a lot of these games I have never heard of, because there's Biomutant. They sold Time Split. They gave Time Splitters to Deep Silver. There is a new Time Splitters game in the work at Deep Silver. A new Time Splitters game is being made.
Making a new Time Splitters, really?
Yeah, Deep Silver's making a new Time Splitters. Yeah.
Yeah.
LX was re-released, or not re-released, but then of course there's they did Remnant. They did Remnant from Ashes from Gunfire. That's Gunfire's most recent game. What the hell? Okay, that's weird. It's gonna be interesting. I'll just put it this way: it's gonna be interesting. What's going on, Aaron? I also love Destroy All Humans. I actually that's love is not even a word strong enough. I adore Destroy All Humans. I bought when they brought that remake back. I literally was in the middle at the time. I was doing deliveries. I had to stop and pull over. I was flipping my shit. I had to stop and pull over my car and just like lose my mind for a minute, because I never thought I would see my boy Crypto ever again. I thought I'd be lost to the darkness of time. But they brought him back, and THQ Nordic being THQ Nordic, I know they did it to make money, and they did it. They did a good job. I purchased both collector's editions for the first game, both of them, because I just love this series. It's one of my favorite series of all time. And then when the second one came out, you bet your sweet Bippy, I bought the collector's edition for that one. So when they make Destroy All Humans 3, it doesn't matter how long it takes. When they make it, that collector's edition will be mine. I love Destroy All Humans. I love it. I adore this franchise. Did the same thing for Darksiders. It's a good
little franchise, man. It's a good little franchise.
It's like it came out in the mid 2000s in a time where it fit the time period so great. It's such a good parody of American. It's like a good parody / commentary on American culture and American society. I just love both of those games to death. And of course, like the 60s one is not just a look at America in the 60s, but how the world was in the 60s because of the Cold War. And I love both of them so much. I did not care for how they handled the direction originally in the original line. I didn't care how Path of the Furon went. I think there was a lot of mistakes made. And I never even touched Big Willie Unleashed on the Wii because I didn't have a Wii at the time. But I heard that one also was not good. So, like, mediocrity really is what killed Destroy All Humans the first time. And I just hope and pray. And I kind of have a good sense that they won't do this again, because as we talked about before the show, the Cosmic Shake as a follow-up to Battle for Bikini Bottom was actually a really good follow-up sequel. How far did you get in that game anyway?
Which one?
Cosmic Shake.
God, I don't even remember. I think I got to the point where it was after the Gary, where Gary turned into a giant monster snail. It was the Halloween world. I think it was
I know what
right
you mean.
after that.
I think it was after the Gary. The what? That just sounded funny. But yeah, I platinumed Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I platinumed that game.
Oh, okay. I just realized something. This thing does not actually start. Well, okay, let me explain. It actually starts in 30 minutes. It's just that the pre-show starts now.
That's fine.
From Handy Games. Who the hell's Handy Games?
Handy Games is one of the I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones. Yeah, Handy Games is the one I was telling you about. They're the THQ Nordic division. They're the second publisher under. So there's THQ Nordic, and then Handy Games also publishes games for them. So let's see, there's 21 internal studios, so they probably divided those up. So the company, the studios that are like go under Handy Games for publishing are probably what's going to be shown right now, and then after that, it'll probably be like the actual THQ Nordic. Also, I'm going to check something real quick. I'm going to check something outside of this real quick. Because as you may tell everyone, we are missing a head on this Hydra, and I'm trying to see when he will arrive. Let's see. Clear back from him. I'm gonna quickly just run through some stuff just to. Okay, can I not go in reverse? Cool, we're just gonna go in reverse. Okay. So I guess while we wait, RJ, for the pre-show, or are we even gonna? Yeah, we'll react to the
I mean, might as well.
pre-show. Is it even starting?
It might be on the other version.
I just realized something.
Huh.
Oh no, wait, never mind. It doesn't matter because it's a stream. There's not going to be ads during the stream. I was thinking about ad blocker, and I'm like, or premium. Anyway, okay, so, oh my God, they have every year broken down. Good Lord. So this is how this is actually really smooth. I'm not going to hate this. I was going to go over like Embracer as a whole to like, because they own a lot of shit that we haven't even touched on. Like they own Dark Horse.
The comic book company?
Yes, they own Dark Horse. They're the ones publishing the new Hellboy game. They own Dark Horse Media. The acquisition of Dark Horse closed in March 2022, thereby forming Embracer Group's 10th operative group. Dark Horse Media is a US-based group founded in '86. Dark Horse Media owns and controls over 300 IPs and has transmedia ambitions based on the vast comic IPs, including the creation of new video games. So, like Hellboy, what is it? The Web of Word. The Word of Web. Anyway, it's the Web of Word. That's just the first of many Dark Horse games that are going to come out from this. What other IPs does Dark Horse own? I actually don't know Dark Horse except for Hellboy.
Dark Horse. I think they do publish Star Wars and comics on the side, outside of the Marvel publishing brand. I think they might publish G.I. Joe and Transformers, but I could be wrong on that. But I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay. Oh, wow. So I found it. I actually found, like, all their other studios besides THQ Nordic. I found where that came from. Awesome. So... Can I actually click on these? I cannot. Okay, cool. Never mind. So anyway, the other companies that... So this is Embracer as a whole, right? Like, this is Embracer as a whole. There's THQ Nordic, and there's 22 internal studios at THQ Nordic. I think head count means employees, which there are 11... There's 1,151. That can't be right. I don't know what head count means, but there's 22 internal studios. And then they own Gearbox, which has 7 internal studios. Playon, Plaion, which has 13 internal studios. Coffee Stain, which does Goat. That's the one that does Goat Simulator.
Oh, okay, there you go.
8 internal studios. Amplifier, which has 17, Deca, which has 9, Saber, which is probably their biggest one. I'm gonna make sure. Yes, this is their biggest one. Saber Interactive is their biggest studio. It has 30 internal studios. And Saber is the one that received. They are the one that were given the reins for the KOTOR remake.
Okay.
So Saber's the one making the KOTOR remake. And they're also doing the Warhammer game as well. I am just so looking forward to that. Then, of course, we just talked about Dark Horse. There's 3 divisions under that. So it's not really, it's a, anyway. Then we have, of course, I said Gearbox, there's 7. Easy Brain, there's 2. Easy Brain's one of their smaller companies. I think they make like mobile games and stuff like that. Crystal Dynamics, Eidos, Montreal. 5 internal studios. And then there's Free Mode, which has 3. And then Asmodee has 22 studios. That is a lot of studios. There's 138 internal studios, 12 operative groups, 896 IPs.
That's a lot.
They are the biggest conglomerate in Europe. They're the biggest conglomerate in Europe for a damn good reason. And I did not get wind of them until I realized they're the ones on THQ Nordic. Wait. What is this? Embracing the history of games. I just looked this up on there. What the hell? For us, games are more than just games. It is culture. It is something created by great people with creative ideas, perceptive ideas. The Embracer Games Archive, established in 2021, continued to expand during the year. By the end of the financial year, more than 50,000 games, consoles, and accessories were stored in the location close to the headquarters in Sweden. The extensive work to sort and catalog the games, consoles, and accessories continued physically and digitally. The goal is to build an archive to preserve games and a complete reference library for the benefit of the group and all its stakeholders. The archive can be exhibited to entertain and educate about the video game's history, and it is a launch pad for a long-term plan to support and collaborate with institutional and grassroots efforts to preserve and document games' heritage. Embracer is goated for this. I had no idea they were doing this. Yeah, there's a lot of damn internal studios, Samir. Is it? Oh, it's starting soon. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on that.
It's still starting. One's supposed to start like 5 minutes ago.
Oh no, but RJ, I'm going to read this off real quick because this is very interesting.
Yeah, go
Fun
ahead.
facts about the archive: over 3,000 shelf meters. Oldest console is a Magnavox Odyssey.
Nice.
Let me see. MA. I don't know when that came out. Magnavox Odyssey came out in 1972. That's big. Okay. Several completed sets of games, including an American Sega Dreamcast and a PAL NES collection. Cool. The archive holds 20 demos units that used to be in stores. There are more than 22 shelf meters of Nintendo Wii PAL games. The archive also includes a lot of CRT monitors, including a Drivers 2000, which is a Sonic-inspired TV with a built-in Sega Dreamcast. That is awesome. That is dope. A large collection of handheld LCD and LED electronic games is included in the archive. The archive holds a complete Game & Watch collection. Oh, shit. One of the archive's rarest computers is the Imagination Machine. I kind of want to see now what the hell that is.
Yeah, what does an imagination machine mean?
An imagination machine. Let me see. Not the damn book. No one cares about books. Okay. The APF Imagination Machine is a combination home video game console and home computer system released by APF Electronics Incorporated in late 1979. It has 2 separate components, the APF M1000 game system and an add-on docking bay with full-size typewriter, keyboard, and tape drive. It's crazy where technology is where technology has gone in like the last like quarter century. Oh, wait a minute. I think I've seen one of these before. And of course, is he the inventor? Hold on, is this the inventor?
Maybe.
I want to see if Ed Smith, is that his name? I kind of want to see now, because if that's true, hold on. Is by far one of the most unique systems we have come across. In the late 70s, a company, let's see. The console was simple standalone unit. It was $130 and featured a built-in game called Rocket Patrol. AFP blurred the lines of Me Too consoles. This thing is interesting. I love learning about game history. I just love it. What I want to know is who made it, because they're showing, and this is rare for video games, especially during this time. I think the creator of this machine was a black guy, and honestly, that's awesome. I'm just trying to see if that's accurate. Because it's saying Ed Smith, the Imagination Machine. I'm assuming he is the creator.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, the guy who was like the guy who like created like the modern. Yeah, I've heard about him before.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Oh my god.
Yeah, is this pre-show even starting?
No, yeah, 20 minutes.
So they're not doing a pre-show?
I don't think they're doing a pre-show.
But they said that they were doing a pre-show.
I don't know what's happening, RJ. I'm just going along for the ride.
That's
anyway. Wow. I hear the ticker now. I hear the ticker tape. But yeah, this is honestly good on Embracer. Embracer, reading that shows me Embracer is doing more for. Oh, and I can follow them. I'm absolutely following them. I'm absolutely following this archive. Embracer is doing more for game preservation than Nintendo and PlayStation.
There you go.
Wait. Where the hell is let me see. Did he respond? No, he did not. Cool. Well, he's got 18 minutes.
Well, at this rate,
I mean, there's some other stuff that they own, RJ, that you may have heard of. Is they did recently purchase limited run games themselves, so that doesn't really have seemed to stop them FOMOing like a mofo, but you know, it's whatever. Can I visit this archive? I kind of want to visit this archive. Can I visit this archive? Is this a visitable place? I want to see this and actually cry. I want to. Oh, you're just going to see a picture of me laying on the floor crying next to a bunch of games and stuff. I'm like, this is beautiful. I love this. Oh my god, the ticker the ticker tape is killing me here.
Yes.
But yeah, so okay, so
shit and just relax.
So the Imagination Machine, and what I didn't know is until recently, and I really would love to do like a biopic or something, or someone to do a biopic or something of this. Do you know who invented cartridges for games?
I think I do, yes. I don't remember his name, but I think I know where you're going with this. Yes.
Yeah, another Jerry Lawson.
That's his name, Jerry Lawson. Yeah, I've heard of that guy before. I've heard of Jerry Lawson because he got a lot of attention.
He is the one that created cartridge-based games.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He was the one who. He's the one who created cartridges. He's like considered like one of the founders of gaming in a lot of ways because of that.
Yes, the Fairchild Channel F video game system, but until recently his story was lost to time, And that's what I'm saying. Like, I would love to do, because I'll be honest, Netflix did a very good documentary, and part of that was dedicated to Jerry Lawson. So good on them. I would actually, and of course, Norm, the gaming historian, also just he's a gaming historian. He's going to talk about that. But I don't know. I would just love to do like a look at black creators in the gaming space, because I just feel like it's overlooked. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas for stuff I would like to do, and that's just one of them. All right, yeah. The countdown is getting more intense. Can you hear it, or is it just me?
You haven't shared it. There you go. Now it's
Hear the intense music now. I'll go ahead and make it full screen. That way, that looks really nice. We'll keep the timer up, folks. And at this point, honestly, I don't need to keep the music. We'll just keep the suspenseful music going. Oh.
So,
All right. You're not good. RJ, be real with me. Are you good at like? Well, I guess the word is like buying time. Is that what it's called?
No, I'm horrible at it. No.
Okay, well, I'm fantastic because I'm able to just talk for hours on it.
It depends. It depends on what we're talking about. But like sometimes I'm good at stalling, sometimes I'm not. It just, you know.
Well, again,
what the hell?
Unless something comes across your screen,
oh
like
my god,
what just happened?
I'm sharing this. Hold on.
Because I was about to go.
Because we're just gonna be random for a little bit, folks. This is how we're gonna roll until this thing starts. I have to share this because this is just wow, wowie, wow, wow, wow,
wowie, wow, wow. Whenever you do that,
wow, wow, whoopsie.
You know, the one that I love
wow,
is when
wow.
the Persona stuff. Please, you sounded like, sorry for the kids. You sounded like you were nutting, and it was just hilarious.
When was that? I don't even remember that.
You're like hubbity bubbity. It was great. It was hilarious. I need to actually clip that. It was hilarious. Anyway, what popped up on your screen?
Come on, load, damn it.
Oh,
this is what happens. I'm on my phone, and then like it doesn't. That sucks. Hold on. Come on.
Any personal information on here, is there? No, there is not. Well, folks, while RJ looks that up, I will.
This isn't even worth it. This isn't even worth me going through the effort to find this, but I don't care.
What is it?
I just saw this, and I'm going to ask you a question. So hold on.
If it loads,
here we go. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. All right. Let me know. Would you ever want to eat this?
Eat?
Would you want to eat this?
No.
It's a pizza with chocolate all over it.
I'm going to be sick.
And on the inside.
Oh, Jesus.
See, we don't eat that.
Unbelievable updates with a high spirit.
I didn't mean to throw that off, RJ.
You already lost your heart to. And a multitude of restrictively exclusive world premieres. Fasten your seatbelts for the Handy Games pre-show.
Oh, there's the pre-show.
Previews of upcoming attractions. Get ready for the most bombastic 4-player co-op shooter that you've all been waiting for. And if you think there's nothing new, we've got a surprise for you. Parish packs on an all-inclusive new
update
started. Exodus. And most importantly, it's free. Stay tuned for the breathtaking gameplay of Parish Exodus.
He came. He joined right at the right time. Braille's on his way, folks.
Okay. My connection is really bad right now, so I'm going to reset real quick and I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. They said this game was free? Oh my god! this? Yo, this looks awesome! This looks amazing!
Comply with lethal termination.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gang is all here. This looks awesome! Is this free? What is this?
Oh, and just one more thing.
Nice! Oh, so it is coming to PlayStation. It's not available yet on PlayStation, but it's coming to PlayStation. God.
And now,
Well, that's good.
a head full of
That looked
air,
awesome.
a body full of passion. To solve the cryptic puzzles in a Metroidvanian world, don't lose your head, because here is the magnificently exclusive animated trailer for this upcoming enigmatic puzzle platformer. Introducing Airhead.
You had me excited until you said the name. Interesting. By the way, this is supposed to be the streamer-friendly version, so we should be good without copyright or anything.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a nice thing to do.
Thank you, THQ Nordic. Bro, Aaron's calling you out. It's about time you showed up. This looks interesting. What the hell? Now, new free demo.
All right, I'm back.
On Steam. What's up, Braille? So
What's up?
Airhead has a free demo on Steam. I'll try it out. Upcoming DLC. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we got? It's what is this? I don't know what this is. Did you see the first game they showed off, Braille?
No, I didn't see anything.
Yo, that looked metal. I'm gonna try to find that after this is over. Titan Quest.
Ever wanted a brutal isometric comic book style game of hack and slash? Add
Ooh.
to that a
I like
dark,
this.
complex
I
story?
like this.
Sounds phenomenal. Well, we've got something special for you. Lethal Honor is exactly what your door-loving heart has been waiting for.
I mean,
Let's
Blinded
have a
just got
some
treated to
brand
Quake
new
2. I don't know if he can
gameplay.
handle any more.
Oh man.
I bought it, by the way, on PlayStation as well, Braille. I got two versions.
Yeah, I'm buying on Switch.
This looks awesome, though.
Oh, this looks actually pretty cool.
Oh, why does this gameplay kind of remind me of I can't remember the franchise though. For some reason I want to
What?
say Hades, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it's actually isometric. Jesus. I need another drink. Oh man.
You need another drink? What are you drinking over there?
Orange juice?
Hey, don't spike the juice.
No, I needed that some liquid in my mouth. That sounds so weird.
That's not going to get clipped out of context at all.
I need liquid in my mouth.
look down. Oh,
Oh,
looks
man.
awesome.
And now for something completely different.
Completely different.
Completely different. So is it going to be like a happy squirrel game? or
Cartoony? Yeah, it's gonna be.
Good day, fellow
Oh, the
city builder.
fuck?
With Townsman VR for PlayStation VR 2, it is now more immersive than ever to build your own medieval
Floating
town
head in the
virtual
sky.
Oh
reality.
yeah, Anthony called you out. You got to
Let's
say
dive
pause. You didn't say pause.
I
bro.
didn't say
Use your
pause.
hands to move
Shit.
around freely and grab with both hands to rotate and zoom. Or use one of the thumbsticks.
No.
So, how do you build your own town? You simply choose a building and freely place a construction site.
Oh man.
No.
Then
So
just
is-
wait for your workers to get the required resources.
So, I'm sorry. Are we God or like
well,
what's?
or you give them a helping hand.
I guess a god with metal gloves.
The adaptive triggers will create some resistance if you hold something in
Oh,
your
that's
hand.
cool.
And this is a PSVR game. Oh no. I
The
would
farm
yeet
is
the cat.
finished. Your worker has
Oh,
turned
fuck.
into a farm. You can
I
just
love
drag
this
them
bit.
on other targets to assign new jobs on the fly. This makes it very easy to quickly react to
Oh my
any
God.
shortages.
The hell's you doing with that chicken?
You must make sure you can train soldiers to defend your islands.
I just flatten them with my hand.
Oh yeah, you can feel everything you touch with detailed haptic feedback.
Really?
Oh,
No matter if it's trees, water, buildings.
Now this is
Rain,
what VR
thunder.
should be
I
doing.
could go on, and
slapping the dude.
I understand
the
how
hell?
much I'm talking now. Start building in Townsman VR now.
Oh, that's
That-
cool.
Constructive.
Yes.
That's cool.
World premiere.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Hmm.
I did not know that actually, Hyperion. That before THQ Nordic went under, they were making a first-person Avengers game that adapted Secret Invasion. The story is probably a better adaptation than the actual show.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again?
Hyperion said before the original THQ went under, they were making a first-person Avengers game adaptation of Secret Invasion.
Right.
And I said it definitely would have been better than the show.
I didn't even know that was based on Secret Invasion. That's interesting.
Him with death, they threw him in a pit. They banished him from the commune. Now it's his time to make a stand. One rat will rise and make his way back home. Stay tuned for
A rat's quest.
I mean, is he going to go to France and learn how to cook?
Hmm. What the heck is? What is this?
That's the game we were just.
Just the. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, it's like an action adventure game. Okay.
Yeah, we actually went over before you joined, bro. We went over like the how THQ Nordic is set up as a company.
Right.
I don't know if you knew this, but like the two publishers are THQ Nordic themselves and the one that we're seeing for the pre-show, Handy Games, and then
Okay.
underneath them is
You wanted a challenge.
21
Brady?
different studios that split
Wish
between them, I
granted.
guess, or they share one of the two.
Right.
Powerful rat.
Are you just now joining back, RJ?
No, I've been here. I just got it.
Oh.
And I was doing something.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. It's like a 3D platformer or 2D platformer.
It's not too.
Brothers in mischief.
Well, it had that 2D element.
Wait. Was that just? That sounded like Patton Oswalt, who did the voice of Remy.
That's all. We hope you
It's
had a wonderful
Ratatouille.
these upcoming games.
Ratatouille.
Now, enjoy
That was a
the
pretty good show.
sensational
Honestly, a good
THQ Nordic Digital Showcase. Oh, and just one more thing.
Everyone loves to do the one more thing now. Coming
soon.
soon. For a moment, I thought he was going to spell out communism. Like,
Comrade.
you
Get
mean
more out
our
of life. Play video games.
Oh man.
Agreed.
that was funny.
Agreed.
Okay, 1 minute.
Any predictions, bro?
I really don't know much what they
I
could
don't know
show
much
me.
either. I really have no expectations. I mean, that's
So
seriously.
basically, I think it's safe to say that the expert of THQ Nordic between the three of us is me.
Yeah, it's definitely you, yes.
Yeah. The only thing I kind of want to see is like a Nickelodeon game, like a SpongeBob or something.
They are the ones that are doing the Gothic remake, Braille. They're also doing the Alone in the Dark remake.
Yes, Alone in the Dark. Yeah, we'll probably see that then.
We'll see that. We'll see Gothic. They did tease a South Park game at the end of last year's showcase. I'm hoping that that's there. They also, I just want to see a new Destroy Humans game, something for Darksiders, and like RJ said, a Nick game. But all right, here we go, folks. 10, 9, 8. No one else is doing the countdown. 5, 4. I'll still do it.
3,
2,
1.
It's showtime.
Stands right here. That happens.
Oh god. Could you imagine if they actually add games to the lineup of October and all that?
Yeah, I kind of don't want them to.
There it is.
Yeah, doesn't Alone in the Dark come out in October?
It does.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So they already have.
It's already busy enough.
Please have Darksiders here. I am begging you.
Oh damn, that Alone in the Dark gameplay looks like Alan Wake.
Yeah, I think they're kind of ripping a little on Alan Wake a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I mean,
Which is weird. Alan Wake 2 comes out the same month. Can be weird.
all right.
Oh. Just
Starting
right
off
off
the
the
bat with it.
It's been a while since I last talked to anyone like this. Things are pretty good. For once, I got a job. Taking a client to visit her uncle at their setup. You know what that is? It's a place where you go when you need a vacation, but it's your family who thinks you should go rather than something you decided on your own. I'm sure it's a fine institution, but that place always felt inevitable to me.
This is weird.
Why is it
This
weird?
is so weird.
It's
feels like-
yeah.
Like there's
What is he
something
staring at?
What?
Like, what am I supposed to do?
What is he staring at? It's like his eyes are just
Hearing
It's
that damn
bothering me.
voice.
He's staring into your soul.
I know what it
Jesus.
sounds like. But it's not what you think.
It feels like he's doing it in
I'm not afraid of that
Theater.
place. I don't want to dig up the past.
the prologue. Oh yes.
Yeah. Wait, is this another one?
Download the prologue now.
So there was a demo, and then there's the prologue.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh yes, we'll be downloading that after the showcase is over. We actually talked about that behind the scenes, Anthony. I think it's very interesting. Rockstar's working with modders.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah,
they're
we can talk about that.
officially working-
We can talk about that in a minute. What the hell?
Whoa, kid!
Oh, is this? Oh,
South Park!
Beautiful!
Oh,
It's a snow day, the most magical of days in a young child's life.
I thought they would have ended with this.
Yes!
What kind of game is it though?
no, though.
Snow Day. What
It's
the
like
hell?
isometric.
Ah, it's an isometric
Oh
action
my
game.
god!
Interesting.
I thought they would have made like another RPG.
In 3D, huh?
South Park in 3D. Co-op multiplayer?
What?
2024.
That was not what I was expecting.
That's insane, though. And it seems like it's a sequel. It's another follow-up to The Fractured But Whole.
Hmm.
Because he says he heard him say, "Hey, new kid." So, if that's the case, it has to be a follow-up. Well, this game looks cool last time. Yeah, I forgot about this game.
I taught him that every choice counts. The choices he made changed his life and ours. He remembered Adelpha as a vast and beautiful ecosystem
What's the show last
where
time?
every living thing has its place and its purpose. But the invaders brought Sankra to our world and disconnected us from each other. You see, it is not enough just to climb every tower, as you might do on Earth. One must uncover how everything in our world is part of a whole. The many hidden relations that connect all living things on Adelpha in perfect
I'm not hating
harmony.
this.
Avatar.
He
Stop.
discovered our
It's-
No,
secrets,
man.
learned how to nurture our creatures, nourished our plants, to understand that they only grow together.
That's cool.
And he learned to influence this delicate system for the better. The more effort he put in, the greater the impact. A true hero starts his journey any place he chooses.
Okay, that's
and
awesome.
eventually makes a difference everywhere he goes.
This looks like Anthem, but
It is the same.
good.
Yeah, it does look like Anthem.
And defying the invaders with just the right strategy. In return, our planet would grant him the powers of the Yards. But you can't become a citizen of Adelpha and change our world without it changing you.
I think
as
this
well.
was shown off last year. Yes, Outcast, A New Beginning. I'm looking forward to this as well. Outcast looks awesome. Is there a release date? Nope.
No, really.
Captured in game. Wait, is this Thrillville? Oh, well, sort of close. Recreation. That's not Thrillville at all. Okay, cool.
So, how did you create that?
Well, so I started back in Red Hill County, you know, over along the coast.
I played with a
But
lot
then
of
I
Hot
split the
Wheels
track
as a
between
kid.
Grizzly River and Smoky Hill. Turned one half
Yeah, it
into a
does look
town
like that.
and the other one into a crazy stadium with dinosaurs and jet skis. Just watch.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Putting all types of shit in the
Yeah,
road.
it's like you're gonna drive all over that.
Well, Bubba, Sarah, and Scooter all helped me. Once we found out about the loops, things got a little out of hand.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Oh my god. Actually, this is kind of cool.
Oh, damn.
Yo. I jumped through all the rings.
So, what do we do now? What do you think? We play! Oh, wait. What? Do you really want to race in that?
Oh, man.
Who wouldn't want to race in that? It's an elite
Hold on.
racing car.
Oh! All about family.
Well, I like that.
That's really good.
Customization's nice.
Oh, man.
This looks awesome.
Satisfied?
Much better.
And you can just race these.
Oh man.
You going first person? Yo, that's awesome. Ooh. Okay.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Yo, this looks like
Where's Vin Diesel? Give us Vin Diesel.
This looks like stupid fun, and that's recreation. Okay, I'd get that, just probably not at launch. But that's
Yeah,
a game
I would try that out.
That's a game I'd get like after a little bit. Is this Gothic?
Might be. Not actual gameplay.
It's probably Gothic. An update on Gothic. That's a very ambitious game for them.
How long is the showcase supposed to be?
I have no idea. I think it's probably 30 minutes.
Bound by fate's golden strands. Tell of their laughter, their struggles, their glory.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a timestamp, but that's fine.
Tell of warlike Sparta.
This is definitely not Gothic.
Fate destined them for godlike greatness. But the gods had other plans.
What is going on? What is this game?
I don't have no clue.
Is it like a horror ancient Rome game?
Okay, well, it's not like
cool.
a history game. This is like something else.
Yeah.
The goddess.
Oh shit, man. Fuck.
Retribution. Show them no mercy.
Of course, Kratos when you need him.
Staining their strands with darkness.
Oh well. Okay.
But don't cut it short. Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest. Okay. Oh, Titan Quest 2. Okay, I need to look up what Titan Quest is now.
Because I have no clue.
Yeah, I have no clue either.
Rip off of 300.
No.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all need to chill. Titan Quest 06 RPG developed by Iron Lore. Okay. Yeah, so it's a hack and slash RPG.
Okay.
That's a what's that? What you call real isometric?
Yeah, isometric.
Another isometric game. Ashborn. Okay, so this is another one.
Orders, Major. Obtain safe passage home. Reach Vladivostok on an armored train.
Anyone else noticing
Commands Czechoslovak
that was
soldiers
in the preview
stranded
or
in
the
a
opening,
hostile land.
It's kind of what
Explore
they're showing
war-torn
here.
cities.
Right, yeah.
Iberian
So if that's
countryside.
the case,
Deploy squads from the train
Darksiders
to
was
explore
in
the
the
surrounding
intro.
area.
As with SpongeBob.
Lead your soldiers in real-time tactical battles.
God.
Move behind enemy lines. Prepare to fight your way to freedom. Face challenging situations and
I wouldn't
unexpected
think because of the
obstacles.
two remakes, it
On
wouldn't
this
take
relentless
Black
journey,
Force that
you will
long to
realize
make
that your
Destroy All
troops are
Humans.
not units, but people.
Hmm.
Do whatever it takes to prevail
Yes, Mir, I'm
and keep your soldiers
I'm
alive.
holding out hope though. Holding out hope for crypto.
Watch them rise through the
For good
ranks
crypto.
and unlock new skills. Your train will require constant care and attention.
shall call him
Instruct your
Thomas.
crew to manage the train efficiently. Repair combat equipment and craft spare parts. Realize the train's full potential by unlocking new upgrades and enhancing its durability.
It's like a war simulator. Not a war simulator, but like isometric RPG that's
pile and trade supplies.
A war game too.
Keep
It's a
going.
fly simulator.
For the suffering and loss of all
God,
those
we
under
did a
your
war
command.
sim.
Like a train simulator.
But
This
instead of
is your
focusing on the
last
actual
train home.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Last Train Home. Okay, I saw
That's the JoJo song.
Stop. Don't make me think about that. I get emotional. Hello.
These intros for the game are pretty cool.
Frozen Bite.
Okay.
Come on.
The fuck?
Get that
Random
tank over there.
dude just shows up himself.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess they're roommates.
what do you mean?
She'll
What,
charge it.
what do you mean, Braille? Like, hey, that's just completely normal. Just random people showing up in your house.
What the hell?
Okay,
What? What?
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, I'm not hating that.
The hell?
And she's a dom. Got it.
Get behind me.
Man wears a suit, gets chewed out at his office, and then comes home and gets chewed out by her.
He's sweating playing this game. What the hell?
I mean, he is also in a three-piece suit.
Man, take that off. What the hell? Why? Oh my god. You think they're just showing up and playing now? Like, oh, what happened to RJ?
RJ dipped, and not because he
No.
wanted to. Like, I think his connection just.
Oh, okay, he'll be back then.
What is the Fanta doing here?
Are you gonna give the cat a controller next? You gonna let the pizza guy win? Oh no.
Tell me he gets a bigger tip.
It'd be funny if it actually ended up like that.
Yeah, sure.
No. Oh, okay.
Trine 5. Okay.
Okay.
Trine, I remember when the first one was on PS5 or PS4.
Hmm. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh God.
It's like he's dead.
Oh yeah, I remember this game being shown off last year too.
Looking like a Pikmin clone.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, you may like this. you may like this game if you like Pikmin.
Oh man.
I mean, it's not entirely like Pikmin. You're not building like,
Right.
but I get why you're saying it.
Yeah, I see the little monsters in isometric. I'm like Pikmin. Oh. Okay.
I shall call them squigglers. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna call them, but
Driving around.
yeah, you're kind of like building even the tiny ship. Oh my God!
Oh man. Space for sale.
Space for sale. That may be something that interests you. I don't know.
Looks pretty cool. Oh, they got a closed beta.
Got a closed beta.
Should get run over again? Oh no.
No,
Okay.
not this time.
More of those trees. Ominous trees.
Captured in game. Oh shit! Oh, is this another hunter game? This is one of their hunting games.
Interesting. Where is he? In Africa hunting?
Remember, kids, poaching is fun.
Jesus. Holy hell.
If honestly, they better not make poaching a thing in this game, because that would be such negative backlash.
Yeah, that would be messed up.
Real quick, they did just confirm that the South Park game will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Way of the Hunter.
Way of the Hunter.
Tika Moon Plain, is that a real place?
I have no clue.
Moon sounds like something they made up. Okay. Ooh, okay. Getting kind of cyberpunky.
Battle command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
The Dynasty have amassed an enormous army right under our noses. And as of 10 minutes ago, while the GDF Council was debating whether to even respond, the Dynasty have launched attacks across our western border. They've been planning this for God knows how long.
3D Realms and THQ Nordic. Oh, wait a minute. This is 3D Realms, which they also
red. Issue an immediate retreat order to all GDF units in 10 miles. Get our troops out of there. Weapons free. These things fire back. Get our drone fleet in the air and get me a satellite pointed at this. I want to know what the hell we're dealing with.
Okay.
Another
isometric game.
They make a lot of these.
Oh, I mean, they're easy to make, right?
Yeah.
Less.
I have reinforcements on their way to you. Pull that base apart.
But for the cutscenes, for these CGI cutscenes, man, they spent a lot on that. That looks expensive.
The event could be catastrophic. Get me one of these missiles, Commander.
Tempest
Rising.
Tempest Rising. Okay.
Oh.
Flavor
Preview
preview available
available.
now on Steam.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay, Alchema.
This is
Captured
the
in
remake.
engine. Yeah. This is
This
in
is
engine.
Gothic. This is Gothic.
Off your ass! And you ain't paid your notes yet.
Oh, this is going to be gameplay, isn't it?
Well, they said it was in engine. They didn't say it was gameplay footage. They said it's in engine. This is what the engine is capable of.
Okay, okay.
Hey! What?
Good apple.
Hey, you! Get out of here! Calm down. I'm going. Good choice. You have a good day, too. Don't have fucking excuses. You think this is a joke or what? Any reason you're still bleeding? Stop! Such it, you idiot! What a fool. One at a time, boys. There's the line. You had your share, mate. Get lost. Get lost. Nobody. Oi, you twat! What was that? Sorry. You
Properly
fucking
British.
twat him up.
Rough him up a bit, eh? Rough him up a bit.
Time to put that booty to good use. Still taking bets? Sure. That's a big boy.
Oh man.
This is looking. If this is like in engine what it's capable, this is going to look great.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive.
Really thought you could get away with this, eh? Wait.
Ow. Yeah. Gothic.
Hmm.
What kind of game is Gothic?
It's an RPG.
What kind?
Hold on.
Later.
Black Forest Games?
Play later.
Black Forest Games?
Mine's the craze of the Teen Ninja Turtles.
Oh, is this
Is
the?
this the
Oh,
last Ronin?
this might be the last Ronin.
Game. Yes.
Oh my god.
Last Ronin game.
Oh, this was.
Oh my
I
god.
wasn't expecting this at all.
I didn't
That's
expect this at all either.
I forgot they announced that. I didn't think it was.
I didn't think it was ready to be shown yet.
yeah.
Because look, all
That was like early development.
four of the candles are going out. Only
Yep,
one
that's
remains.
The last Ronin.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my god. Wait, that's it.
Black Forest
man.
is making it.
In development. Oh, it's
In
just
development. Oh,
okay.
That was a
that and you didn't do nothing.
That's pretty. Still pretty cool though.
I mean, it was really cool. But I thought we were getting something more.
What's the matter, Emily? Why are you so sad all the time? Nothing is the matter, nothing at all. There's nothing for me to be sad about, nothing to do, to love, to see, to be. I just feel. But that's all right. I think we're all like that at times. I'm fine. I get up every morning, go to work, and time goes by. 10 years now. More even since he died. He died a hero.
Uh-oh.
He died, so now nobody asks anymore. Nobody asks, what's the matter, Emily?
Man, the uncanny valley is just bothering the hell out of
It's
me.
me now.
It might be. Well, remember, Braille, this is a horror game. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's what they want.
Maybe, I guess. But it's just like, yeah, I like the. It's just, oh man.
So that's another prologue. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's two different protagonists. You either be Jodie
Right.
Comer or David Harbour.
God damn, that game is even more like Alan Wake 2. What the heck? Oh man.
Still taking bets.
They have a lot in the pipeline, man.
I really hope that last Ronin game is good.
I didn't know that Black Forest. Like, no, wait. That shit looks insane.
Yeah.
It's a snow day!
What am I supposed to do?
just can't get over it, man.
Does it look too realistic? Is that what it is?
It's not. It looks decent, but it's just like it's still not super realistic. Like in his eyes too. It's the eyes are bothering me. It's like, where is he looking? What is he looking at?
What is the eyes give me Mass Effect Andromeda PTSD?
As of today, THQ Nordic has 37 games in development. Therefore, 20 are still unannounced at the showcase. Thanks for watching.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they keep going down. So there's now 20 games left.
Okay, that was it.
Huh.
There's 20 games left they have not announced. I gotta hope. I want Destroy Humans 3 and Darksiders 4 to be in there. I want those two to be there. Anyway, okay, so I guess what did we think of this showcase?
It was decent. I'll give it that. I like the transparency at the ending.
Yeah, THQ Nordic is a very transparent company. I will say that. They are very transparent, and that's what I love about them.
Yeah, more companies should do that.
Well, I mean, as we just learned a couple of days ago, Braille, like PlayStation had to delay a lot of their first-party games. Like that's why that showcase this past month was so disappointing. Everything had been delayed and pushed back. So had PlayStation been more transparent with that, the expectations wouldn't have been as high as they were, and maybe we wouldn't have been as disappointed because our expectations were a lot lower. But anyway, Yeah, this was in my opinion, this was great. That even the teaser for that last Ronin game just looked awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
you
it
wanted
was
more.
okay.
I got it.
I mean, well, I just remember they did announce when they announced the game was in development. They said this is years off. Like this game is like 3+ years away.
Right.
This is gonna be a while.
It was just an absolute teaser.
So who are the developers again?
Black Forest Games. They did the Destroy All Human
remakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I trust them 100%. I trust them I trust them to make this a fantastic game. Black Forest Games has my absolute 100% trust. They have not done me wrong with those two remakes. Those two remakes were fantastic. It does say Gamatsu just 3 minutes ago said Last Ronin announced for PS5, Xbox, and PC. Let's see.
It'd be cool if it came to Switch too.
I doubt it. I think it's going to be.
So Gamatsu, RJ, I want to know where you got your information from.
I mean,
Gamatsu,
yeah, the Switch 2. That's what I meant.
Oh, Switch 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gamatsu
Because there's no way they're coming to Switch. Sorry.
Wait, what?
No, I was saying the last Ronin game. I think it should come to the Switch 2, the successor, because that'd be pretty cool.
It may. That's one thing we mentioned. And look, not to get too deep into it, but that's kind of what we talked about with, on our second episode, which will be coming out
next week.
Next week, yeah, next Friday. It'll be coming out next Friday. So look forward to that, everyone. But RJ, where did you see that South Park game was coming to Switch? Because Gamatsu is saying
the official South Park Twitter account announced it's coming to Switch, as does
okay.
Their
well, there you go.
Trailer.
There you go. That's
the initial trailer for some reason didn't show the Switch logo, but the official South Park Twitter said it is coming to Nintendo Switch. Why the Switch logo wasn't in the trailer, I have no clue, but it's coming to Switch.
Oh, gonna save that for later because that's kind of big. And this has to do with our next live stream, which will be covering opening night live. I'll cover that in just a moment, though. So let's see. I want to get the name. Okay, so yeah. Parrish, is that what that was? Is that Parrish? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up real quick because Parrish was the one that looked really freaking cool. Okay, so it's not out yet. Yeah, Parrish is a stylish 4-player FPS with a cross to bear, slay hordes of creatures. It looked really cool. That was the one Braille that you missed before you joined.
Yeah,
it looked really cool. And so let me go back. Yeah, Parrish is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, and Xbox. Can I just ask this as a question? Like, how much longer are last gen is the last gen gonna get games? Like,
I say another year, 2 years.
Like,
I don't think it's gonna be like PS3 to PS4. I think that the PS4 will still be supported. Xbox not as much, but PS4, I think PS4 for at least another year. I'm gonna say another year and a half, 2 years.
Lord of mercy.
Simply because the install base is so large, they know they can. I mean, for God's sakes, they're porting Jedi Survivor to PS4 and Xbox Series.
Yeah, but that feels more like
Xbox
a greed.
One X.
That feels more like a greed thing, and not really.
I mean, they ported Hogwarts Legacy to the last gen. I mean, they're still doing last gen ports.
Because I mean, there's still a lot of users who didn't switch over, so I assume that's the reason.
Yeah.
Let me go back to Gamatsu real quick.
Yeah. Also, the PS5 Slim has supposedly leaked.
Yeah, we saw that. I'm disappointed with that look.
I'm not sure what we expected. Yeah. It looks the exact same except for the detachable disk drive.
And that's what I'm saying. It looks absolutely disappointing. God damn it! Where did I?
At least it's not like too crazy of a design.
Yeah, it's not too dramatically different. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it looks a little smaller, like in terms of like width. It's not as like wide, I guess. It's a little more,
That's Gamatsu's website. I want Gamatsu's Twitter. All right, so of course, yeah. The last, let's see, yeah. It's a good, just again for the last Ronin game, it is a God of War inspired action RPG, and it is a few years off from release. I think they said it's going to be more like the 2018 and God of War Ragnarok God of War versus the original God of War games.
Yeah, right.
So I hate to say it, but there's PlayStation's influence on the gaming industry coming to effect. Another game that's going to be that over-the-shoulder camera.
I think it's okay for that story. So, I mean, it's a cinematic. I mean, it could be a cinematic story, right? I mean, it's never been adapted. I think it would be cool if it was a movie too.
Oh
but,
yeah,
absolutely. We'll see.
Let me see here. I'm gonna look up the South Park Twitter. Just what the hell is that? Oh, that's it. Oh, you can link other Twitters to or X's, whatever. Anyway, so let's see. All new South Park game is coming in 3-dimensional glory, celebrating the most magical day in a young child's life. Coming to PC, PS5, and Nintendo Switch in 2024. Oh, actually, Gamatsu actually. So Gamatsu said, "Can you guys confirm Switch is accurate? The Switch logo isn't in the trailer." And someone's like, this is their official Twitter. It's like, what if Switch was mistakenly included in all press copies sent to them by Nordic? So even though they're saying it's confirmed, like Gamatsu's trying to verify that it actually is coming to Switch, because it may just be like one of those general like things that's sent out, like, because Switch, let's be honest, like when most things that come to PlayStation and Xbox do come to Switch now, so it's one of those things like just print them all off. Anyway, I think the standouts to me were Parish, Outcast, A New Beginning, definitely South Park, and The Last Ronin. But the Gothic remake, I see the potential the Gothic remake has. That could be a very big deal for THQ Nordic. Just like KOTOR is for Saber, I could definitely see that.
I can't believe it.
What?
Black Forest Games made the Bubsy sequel?
Yeah. Yeah, they made the Bubsy sequel.
Oh,
listen,
no.
man, we're not going to judge them.
What were you thinking? No, I posed the question if Black Forest
to be
Games...
fair...
No, here's the thing, because I asked on Twitter, has Black Forest Games done good work? And I'm getting varying answers. Some people are saying no, some people are saying they're okay. I'm like, okay. I mean, listen, I like the Destroy All Humans remakes, but they're remakes. They're like brand new games, you know?
Right, but they faithfully, like, those are like one-for-one glorious remakes. And in fact, I take that back. Destroy Humans 2, like, that remake is now the definitive version, not just because of graphics or whatever. They added some stuff to the gameplay. It's not much, but they did add a few things that were desperately needed. Anyway, to answer your thing about Gothic, though, Gothic is a fantasy-themed RPG, and it seems like it was a third-person RPG from the screenshots I'm seeing here. Bro, do you know that much about Gothic?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I know the original Gothic was ported to Switch recently, so there is
really?
that. Yeah. Let me see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, it's got a following. Like, Gothic is considered a really good old school RPG, so there is that. I do agree with Hyperion. Darksiders 4 better let you play as all 4 horsemen, because, or at least they need to let us play as just Strife. We've played as the other 3. We need to play as Strife. Strife hasn't had a solo game. I don't count Genesis. I don't count Darksiders Genesis.
I'll be back in just one moment.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh yeah, they did port it to Switch.
Yeah, they recently did.
Recently? Or is it coming out soon?
Or have they not ported it yet?
No. It's coming out next month.
Oh, well, there you go. They're going to port it. They're going to port it. Excuse me. Let me see. Yeah, so Gamatsu's just trying to do great journalism as always. They're trying to confirm about the South Park Switch port.
Right.
But honestly, though, like from what that gameplay from what it looks like, and of course it is another. It looks isometric, but it looks fun. It just looks so much fun. But is it going to be a like strategy based? Is it going to be like a tactics game, or is it going to be? Because it looks like it's going to be another tactics type game, but with the South Park kids,
right?
And of course, this was just like the first look. I do expect sometime next year we'll probably see more of this South Park game. But this is the first South Park 3D game in a while. I think since the N64 one, this is the first 3D South Park game we've had.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, and again, like Matt and Trey were they hated how that game turned out. So they were like, we're going to take control of the games to make sure that this shit never happens again. But yeah, he did say in the trailer, Cartman does say, "Come on, new kid." So this is definitely, I think, in continuation with the other two.
Possibly. I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if it is or not.
Let's see. My question is this:
do you guys like them making it a 3D isometric game now?
We were just talking about that. So the last 3D game that came out, RJ, for South Park was the South Park N64 game. And we all know how shit that one is.
Every time that was amazing.
Don't do this.
Oh man. Oh man.
You should pull up gameplay of it.
Never. I don't want to.
You don't. I will.
Listen, PETA will get onto us for showing violence against turkeys. So, let's not do that. I can't believe I should have guessed that. So I guess I should have guessed that THQ Nordic were the ones doing the last Ronin game. I should have guessed that, honestly. 20 other games in development, though. It makes me wonder how many of those are isometrics. No. RJ, no. RJ, come on!
He built it. Oh man.
Oh my god, RJ. Why? This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
Good God.
Where is there anything to shoot? Oh my god.
And the
what?
shit just randomly appears.
Right in front of you. There they are.
What?
Oh man. Like, where are they? What the hell is like?
I don't even know what's happening.
Die, turkey, die.
It's the gobbledygooker.
I mean, it could be worse.
Could be a lot better though.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Go ahead and put that away.
God almighty. All right. But I am looking forward to the new one. I do think it is going to be the third game in this series of the new kid coming to South Park. Which I think it's interesting that is a franchise that's kind of spanned through different developers.
It is, yeah. Well, let me think about it. Well, think about it from this perspective, though, right? Stick of Truth is more like a traditional RPG, turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
Fractured Butthole is more like a
turn-based or strategy.
Strategy a little bit, yeah, more like Fire Emblem. And now this is going isometric. So I mean, they have been doing different. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would have preferred it was like an RPG still, but it's all right.
Interesting. It's interesting though that it's going through the different genres of RPG. If this is an RPG,
An isometric can be an RPG. So I mean, we haven't seen much gameplay, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, someone even down here says the turn-based series deserves to be a trilogy. So if this is the case, then it's gonna the trilogy for South Park will be South Park: The Stick of Truth, South Park: The Fractured But Whole, and then South Park: Snow Day.
See, like the title, I don't know. The title.
What, South Park Snow Day?
Yeah, it's just too simplistic. I wanted like a butthole joke or something.
RJ, that's the easy joke. They did that with the previous game. Like, no, like South Park Snow Day is fine and like it works.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm trying to get
being nitpicky. I'm just messing.
I know. I'm trying to find as much information as I can on this stuff. I can't wait to actually see gameplay for that last Ronin game, though. That's going to be nuts. That's going to be nuts. So, okay. I'm going to guess and say I want to think that if Gothic Remake does well, which I do think it will. I think it will do well. Then there is a very good chance the other two could be remade as well. I could see that being a very, very good possibility of happening.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so I think we've talked about this as much. So as a preview to what's to come, I don't know if y'all saw this or not on Twitter or X, whatever. Jeff Keighley, who will be doing opening night live.
Yes, the Dorito Pope himself.
The Dorito Pope himself. In 2 weeks, opening night live hits, and there will be a world premiere new look at Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, okay.
Which one was that one again?
That's the monkey game?
It's the monkey game. That's the one being made by those Chinese Chinese developers that looks really, really good.
That sounded weird, man. You're like, those Chinese developers are making this monkey game.
I can't remember the name of the company.
I don't remember the company either.
That's getting clipped.
It looks like a Dark Souls kind of clone.
It's a Souls game. But Keighley says underneath, by the way, just saw a cut of this and it's fire. So
well, we need to see these games released because they looking super impressive. Where I'm like, is this even real? I need to see this. Like,
or is this like concept footage for?
Yeah. Because what was that other game that was at the state of play? Or not state of play, the showcase. I mean, it was a state of play, but that's besides.
Oh, you mean that one that was like a new fighting and
or something? Yeah, I know
the Zero game.
Yeah, the Zero game. Yes, that game too.
That's the one that got me hyped.
I know. I'm like, that's super impressive, like graphically. So I'm like, I need to actually see this game now, like play it for myself, because I don't want to see no downgrades.
We don't want a Watch Dogs example. Like,
yeah.
Because God, Watch Dogs was just too ambitious. It really was.
Yeah, they out here, man. That was like over a decade ago, and we were still talking about it. That's how bad it was.
That's like because that gameplay looked just too damn impressive.
Right.
Oh yeah, my God! The Iron Man and Wolverine game are going to be awesome. And Anthony's saying we need to update on the Wonder Woman game. The Wonder Woman game, I am fine with Monolith taking their time on that. I am absolutely fine with that.
In 2 years.
No, it hasn't.
Well, yeah, wasn't it 2021?
No.
Yes, it was 2021. It got announced.
No, hold on.
It was. I swear to God,
at the Game Awards.
It was a year ago.
No, I swear to God.
It was a year ago. RJ, I'm looking right at Warner Brothers Games YouTube page. It was a year ago.
2022? No way, no. It was at the Game Awards 2021.
Yeah, I'm looking at the official channel. It's December 9th, 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. I don't know why it took them a year to post the damn the game announcement then.
Which channel are you looking
at?
Weird.
The Warner Brothers Games on YouTube. It's the official Warner Brothers Games on YouTube.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they did show that a while ago. But I mean, the thing is,
because this is the trailer. Hold on.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's it. A year ago.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's 2021.
Okay, RJ, thank
Well,
you.
yeah, that does say 2020.
Yeah,
So
it
wait,
says
why does it
2020.
say a year? I don't know. YouTube doesn't make
Because
sense.
YouTube, it has to like when it's exactly 2 years, then it'll update. It's weird. It doesn't
But-
show like the months and stuff.
Either way, I'm fine with Monolith.
This damn game.
I'm fine with Monolith taking their time. Let them cook, guys. Let these
I
developers
just
cook.
don't want it to get canceled.
I don't
Why
think
would
it's
it
going to get canceled.
It's not going to get canceled. Why would you think it would get canceled? Is my question.
So it can fit into the DCU.
No.
Oh,
Gunn
man.
No. Gunn said we are going to do Elseworld stories and Elseworld stories. That doesn't just mean movies. That means games, comics, etc.
There's no way he can just come in and just cancel these games, right? Like, there's no way he could do that. Maybe he could do that with a movie, but
He probably could, but you gotta think also that is a lot of time and money wasted, and Warner does not have that to do. They cannot waste money. So Zaslav, if he tried to say like we need to cancel these, he's like no. Because here's the other thing: Gotham Knights, despite its mixed reception, actually made back its money. It's considered a success by WB Games. It's considered a success.
Right. Why the hell have they not updated it with DLC or something?
Listen. There have been rumblings on the Steam version. They've been updating the code, so there may be something in the works because of its recent success. But I'm just saying though, Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is another example. That's coming out next year. There is no way that game's getting canceled.
also,
No way.
we probably would have seen the Wonder Woman game if Suicide Squad came out in May.
Yeah, we probably would have. And again, it's like think of it like a factory. If the thing that's being produced in front of this other thing is being delayed, then the thing behind you're gonna feel that effect of delay. It's
exactly. I'm not too worried about that game. I mean, Monolith did pretty good with the Shadows game, so
that's why I said. And I will say this is a bitch move. This is absolutely a bitch move by Warner Brothers, but they've trademarked that Nemesis system so that no other company can use it.
Yeah. And supposedly the Wonder Woman game is going to use that. So.
No. They when they announced it, they said it's going to take full advantage of the Nemesis system.
Oh, they did say okay.
When they first announced it, said this will be the first game that we're making outside of Shadow of War to use our new Nemesis system. So,
okay.
Also, though, speaking of trademarking, I don't know if you guys saw. We'll talk about this probably next episode of the podcast. But Nintendo is going to be trademarking a bunch of the gameplay mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom.
I did see that.
Oh no! What does that mean, guys? Explain that to me.
Well, it just means no one else can use that.
Same thing as the Nemesis system. Nobody can use certain mechanics now.
Oh my god, guys!
The fuse ability, you can't use that.
Can we not go through an era where game companies start trademarking new mechanics? Because that hinders the actual game.
I wonder if Nintendo did that because of Breath of the Wild and how many people copied Breath of the Wild. So I'm assuming that's the reason.
That this is going to be a mixed opinion. I don't think the games industry copying Breath of the Wild was a bad thing. I really don't.
It wasn't a bad thing. I agree.
Some of it was really egregious, though.
Yeah, some of it was pretty bad.
But I think of Sonic Frontiers. I think of the good games that have come from, and hell, even Kirby kind of did a open world Breath of the Wild.
Kirby: The Forgotten Lands is nothing like Breath of the Wild. No.
Well, but I mean the open world aspect.
It's not even open world.
It's not open world. It's not open zone.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's still like a traditional linear platformer, like 3D World. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but you did get
like
games.
Pokemon is more.
Arceus. That's one. Arceus is another good example. Those types, like Arceus and Sonic Frontiers, are two great examples of games copying Breath of the Wild, and it works.
And then you have was it Rising Phoenix? I forget what that game is.
Immortals, right? The Ubisoft game.
There we go. Yeah, that game is egregious. It is astonishing to me.
Egregious? What do you mean egregious?
Basically, what Blinded said is it's a wonder Nintendo didn't sue Ubisoft because of how much they took.
Yeah, it's insane. You should look up the comparison videos on that. It's just.
I have the game. Wow. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I have the game on PS5. I intend to get to it at some point.
It is identical to Breath of the Wild, except obviously different characters and everything, different setting. It's I can't believe it.
So I'm gonna be kind of a bit of a tease, but Anthony, you're asking some Nintendo questions here. Like, do we think it'll be as powerful as PS4? I'm gonna say stay tuned to next episode or next episode of our podcast, which comes out next Friday. We talk about all of that stuff.
There is one thing I wish I should have mentioned in that episode was DLSS 3 for the Switch 2. Because if that, yes, because if that is in the Switch, if the processor can actually use that, that would be game changing. Like if it's the equivalent of a PS4, it actually would not matter if it has DLSS 3. Because at that rate, they can do 4K.
What is DLS3?
It's basically like it's like an AI upscaling for the processor, so it could take it's basically smoothing out images and making it look high frame rate, right? So and this is NVIDIA's technology.
Yeah.
And so this has been a rumor for quite some time that they thought the Switch OLED was going to use it, and then it seems like the Switch 2 might use it, and I forgot to bring that up. Because that could actually mean that more PS5 games or PS5 and Xbox X games could show up on the Switch 2 and actually have an okay, performance, right? Like you can probably get Call of Duty to run on it with 60 FPS.
And then the Call of Duty deal doesn't look dumb for Microsoft.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping
this because I know that they have a good relationship with Nintendo, and if we're going down this rabbit hole, Halo on Switch win.
Oh man.
Because you just said it can handle that type of stuff, and if COD can run on this new Switch, then I don't see why they wouldn't port Halo. Because again, it doesn't seem like Xbox really cares about exclusivity like that. Like they
I think they still do care about Halo. It's gonna be a while until we see another Halo though. I think they want to just forget about the brand right now and then come back and maybe reboot it or do something else. I would give it to id Software and just keep it on Xbox, to be honest.
But 343, the entire reason 343 even exists is because of Halo.
I know, but they got 3 chances.
They can work on spin-offs and strategy games right now. They don't need to work on another mainline for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
Let Halo take like a 5-year break.
5-year,
long ass break, in my opinion. People need to forget about Halo.
That's the thing though with Microsoft. The joke has always been they have 3 games: Gears, Horizon, Gears, Forza, and Halo. So it's not just going to be Gears and Forza. Like
at this rate, I mean, yeah.
Gears has been absent for a while. It's been a while since the last
Gears 5. I mean, Gears 5 came out a few years ago.
It came out in 2020. It's been like 3 years.
Is it 2020? I thought it was
no, it was like 2019. It was either 2019 or 2020.
It was 2019.
Yeah,
I think it was
I think it was. What? Let me Google it now.
I mean, it's been a while since Gears. I mean, people wonder where Gear 6 is.
It was 2019.
Yeah, wow. It's already been 4 years. Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess if Gear 6 is even being made,
so right now Xbox has Forza.
Xbox just has Forza.
They have Forza and they got Game Pass.
I'm gonna pull like the edgy tween argument. How come the Xbox don't got no games?
I don't know what they're doing over there.
Oh my god. We didn't have a conversation about.
Hold on, we watched their showcase. They have exclusives coming. They have some good.
They do,
and they're going to keep.
It's always coming.
It's always coming.
I know, but they have an Indiana Jones game coming. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
Well, we don't know what it looks like, RJ. We just know it's coming. Pause. I got to get that as a sound bite. Pause.
Yeah. Oh man.
The dragons are coming.
Pause.
No. Oh man.
Let's get the dashy. Pause. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would rate this showcase a good solid 4. In all honesty, it was really good for me.
4 out of what?
4 out of 4 out of 5.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing a 10 scale. Okay.
No. 4 out of 5. 10 just seems like too much. Like, if you're having to go all the way to 10, like, just 4 out of 5. I would give this a solid B if we're talking about that. Like a B. If we, I know it would have been crazy, but if the Ronin game was actually further ahead than they said it was, and we saw gameplay, definitely would have went to a B plus, almost an A. Like, but
right.
It's still in development, so we're gonna have to wait. Therefore,
yeah, I'm agreeing with a B minus maybe. Solid games.
I mean,
I'm gonna go with the C, about like a 2.5 out of 5. No, it's fine. I mean, but a lot of stuff there really. I mean, the big stuff for me was South Park and
The Last Ronin,
Turtles. Yeah,
Right.
I know that stuff.
Well, there was also the pre-show stuff.
Yeah, and like I said, if I knew more about these things, I probably would have been more excited. But it wasn't like amazing. It was okay. It was a decent.
Right.
It's okay. It was decent. I will say though, like as a warm up to Gamescom, I think this was a pretty good warm up.
Right. Now I'm curious what they're going to show over there.
At
Gamescom, they might be saving more stuff for Gamescom. That could be a thing too.
No, normally what happens with Nordic is that they'll like do. This is what always happens. The past few years this has happened. Nordic shows off their games through a showcase like this, and then those are the games. Some of those games are the ones that are closer to being released are the ones that are at Gamescom. Because they're because Gamescom is in Germany and they are an Austrian company, so they're always at Gamescom.
Right.
So that's normally what happens with them. I would fucking love to go to Gamescom one year, like just one year. But yeah, so that'll be the next live show that we do, folks. Is let's see, in 2 weeks. Yeah, in 2 weeks, we will be reacting to the opening night live with the Dorito Pope himself, Jeff Keighley. And this has to be, because normally Gamescom kind of is the sunset for the summer of games, basically the game, summer of gaming. So it needs to go. This summer needs to go out with a bang, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I mean, summer games, like, don't get me wrong, there were some really good announcements this summer, and a lot of good games were announced. But man, like, I feel we need to end this summer off with a bang. So Gamescom needs to be that. But yeah, we will. And again, we will be covering that live. I still have trouble with the time because honestly, Braille, you joined as it was just starting. So you did not miss anything.
Right.
So I got to look at what time the one for Gamescom is going to actually start, because it said 2, but it better just be 2. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. I want to thank everyone who joined us for this. It's been a pleasure. If you haven't already, please give this a like, share this with your friends. We are, what are we at currently, RJ, for subscribers?
I want to say around 35, 38.
Really?
Yeah, we jumped in subs, I thought.
We have 32.
32? Okay.
That's fine, though. I'm happy with that. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Let's try to get, let's see.
Let's make it a goal to get to 40.
Let's try to get to 40 or 45 by the end of the year. That would be fantastic. Share this with your friends.
We can aim higher than that.
Yeah, we could.
Let's aim
we
for
could.
50.
We could. You know what? Then fine. Let's try to get to 50 before the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's set those unrealistic expectations and goals.
Oh man.
Well, hey, I think we can get to 50 by the end of the year.
Yeah,
I'm sure we could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, let us with your friends. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell because we will be going live in 2 weeks. Again, look forward to our next episode 2 of the Controller Chronicles podcast. Look forward to that next Friday. only reason why episode 1 dropped Tuesday was because of this thing happening today. So yeah, every Friday from now on is when we'll drop episodes. I'm glad I remembered to say that. And as far as the three of us go, I'm gonna go around the room. RJ, where can the fine people find you at if they haven't subscribed to you already or follow you already?
You can find me at Resident Justice on Twitter, Threads, Instagram, Blue Sky, all that good stuff, as well as on YouTube. And thank you so much for checking out this live stream reaction. We appreciate your support and your viewership.
For sure. And now my man Braille.
You can find me not on X or whatever they call that platform. You can find me on Threads, and yeah, that's really it.
How can they find you? Though? What are you called?
Oh yeah, Blinded Braille.
There you go. I love how every time now it's just you can find me not on X.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing that.
Just fuck Elon. No, I love it. I think it's actually really funny. As far as I go, you can find me on X. Just look up at the most meta, as it says down below. And then you can also find me also on Threads. Just look me up with friendly_neighborhood_meta. And of course, follow me on go to my YouTube channel, Friendly Neighborhood Meta. Right now, I'm currently going through. We just finished yesterday, 6 hours. We just finished Spider-Man Remastered, and starting next Tuesday, we will be starting Spider-Man Miles Morales. So everyone, look forward to that.
Mm.
But all right, folks. As I always say on my channel, relish the past, enjoy the present, and embrace the future. And I don't have much of a send-off after that, so we'll just see y'all when we see y'all. See y'all next time. All right, peace out, everyone.
Bye, buddy.